How do you break the separation? You know, how do you grow higher in that profession?
In the profession of
anything that you do, how do you think that you separate yourself to be higher and better?
habits. I think you are what you repeatedly do, and I've learned in my experience, there are two things that human beings struggle with. One is discipline. For whatever reason, people can't follow instructions, and if they do, they can't do it consistently. Discipline and consistency, I think, are two things that plagues human beings, and I think that the more you can have discipline, take instruction, know how to follow it to the detail, to the T, and be consistent. I say it like that. I say there's 100 players, right? 50% of them, for whatever reason, they can't follow instructions. And this is in any profession. For whatever reason, if you say these are the instructions to get home, take a left, half of the people will probably mess it up. 40 out of the other 50 can follow instructions, but for whatever reason, they just don't do it consistently. And then you got your 10%ers, you know, and out of 3 or 4 of them will be just special, once in a lifetime. But the rest of them, those are your 10 starters right there. You know, that people that are consistent and people that are disciplined. And I think that that will separate you from level to level. Obviously, there's natural ability, natural talent, and stuff like that. Whatever profession you're in, or just drive and willpower, that's a skill as well. There are other skills that will separate you, but I think within your skills or within your talent, you have to develop some discipline, some consistency, and toughness. Toughness is huge. Mental, physical, whatever it is, you have to be tough.
Yeah. As a kid, it's tough for some kids to actually develop that that mental, and I think the mental more than the physical. I think physical seems to be something that is more simple for people than the actual mental piece of it.
I think those kids that have been through some things, or that have been pushed by their parents or pushed by their environment, I think those are the ones that usually typically develop some mental toughness, or those that have been taught some type of foundation, right? And they understand that you're not just defined by what you do. You know, it's more so who you are. And I think once a kid learns that, and a kid is able to practice that and be tested on it, and I think the stronger they grow in their toughness. And I think you see that as well. But you know, I think studies show that, you know, at an alarming rate, millennials in my generation are struggling with mental toughness. And I think some of that goes with mental health, some of that goes with, suicide, depression, just a lot of stuff that they're struggling with that I think mental toughness can help with. And I think, obviously, I found a solution with faith as well.